Good evening. Oh, lift off my shower. So this is much later than I would normally go live on my page, but it's I've been meaning to do it all day and I haven't got around to it. So I was like, shall I just leave it this week? And then I kind of thought, no, I'm gonna. So here I am. Hello, good evening. And if you're watching this in the replay, hello, good, whatever part of the day it is for you. I wanted to come and chat to you about this framework that I am calling my Freedom Framework. And I'm really happy, like stupidly happy with the fact that I have managed to create a framework using the acronym Freedom, because freedom for me is a really kind of core part of my business. It's one of the reasons I started my business, and it's one of the things I help clients with. It's one of their big whys as well. So when I'm talking about freedom in this respect, what I'm talking about is like freedom of, like, when it comes to how we make money, freedom to make money in a way that feels good, freedom to make money doing something we love, freedom to work the hours that we want to work, and build a business around our lives so that we can have more time with our family, we can have more time doing other things that we love, freedom to earn as much as we want, instead of that kind of corporate glass ceiling always kind of looming overhead. Freedom to work from where we want, to travel if we want to do that, and so on. So freedom is a really kind of core part of why I started my business and why people work with me. And so I was really pleased when when I realised that I could create this framework around the acronym Freedom. So I'm going to go into a bit more detail and explain what the framework is, and how it works. And the reason I wanted to share it is because it's actually really simple. And I think often as business owners, we can feel like getting clients, getting new business is a bit hit and miss. It's a bit down to kind of fluke, chance, being in the right place at the right time and all of that kind of stuff. And it really doesn't need to be that way. This framework just gives you like a really simple outline for the key things to be focusing on to build in consistency and predictability to your business, to your income, to you getting clients. So it's good stuff. So I wanted to come and share it with you. So let me take you through this framework. As you can see, it's built around the acronym Freedom. So let's start with F. So F is all about foundations, right? So that is the stuff. This is the stuff that I always start on with clients. And this is the stuff that you need to have a hold on. This is the stuff that you need to kind of have done some work on before you really do anything else in your business. And it's probably stuff that's going to evolve, and it's stuff that you're going to keep revisiting even once you've been in business for a while. So when I talk about foundations, I'm talking about things like your business purpose. Like, why are you in business? What is your big vision? Where do you see your business in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? What is that big purpose, that big reason that you started your business? Another part of your foundations is getting clear on your values. I'm a massive believer in creating a business that is values led, and for me it makes doing business so much easier. It makes making decisions in your business so much easier, and it makes it so much nicer for people to work with you when you are running a values led business. So getting clear on what those values are, what's important to you, how do you want to show up, how do you want to run your business, and how don't you want to run your business, and all of that stuff is really important to kind of get a really clear idea on right from the get-go, because it's going to be so helpful, because it really really is going to affect everything you do in your business and how you do it. And you want that stuff built in. You don't want it to just be a tick box exercise that you do as, well, that's done, sorted my values out, now I can shove them in a drawer and forget about them. You want this to be stuff that is part of your day to day. You want it to be built into the very core of your business. And so, this stuff needs to be something that you give some real focus. And then another key part of the foundations of your business is all around your messaging. And so this is fundamental to the content you're going to create, the people you're going to attract, the offers you're going to create and sell. It's fundamental to everything else that you're going to do in your business. So this is pretty important too. And when I say messaging, I'm really talking about 3 key pieces of information that you need to get really clear on yourself, but you also need to get really good at communicating to the people that you're talking to. Those 3 pieces of information are, number 1, who it is you're there to serve. So essentially, who is your ideal client? The second piece of information is what is it that you're helping them with. What's the big result that you are helping people achieve? What's the big transformation or whatever it may be that your business is there to support people with. And number 3, why should they pick you? Why should they work with you? When they're looking around for someone to help them with this thing, why should they pick you over anyone else? So those are the kind of key things which for me should form your messaging, and that stuff is really important to get clear on as early on in your business as possible, and to keep revisiting, because it is going to evolve as you mature as a business owner. As your business matures, it will evolve with time. It's always going to be being tweaked and changed slightly. So that's something you want to be constantly revisiting, and again kind of building into your everyday kind of planning and all of that stuff. So that's F. R is all about reach. So this is about building an audience. So once you've got that messaging, once you know what it is, who it is you want to kind of go out and talk to, who it is you want to serve, and what it is you're going to help them with, you want to go out and find an audience to share that message with. So this is about building an audience, reaching as many of your ideal clients as you can. And so you're going to do this through things like your content, through networking, through referrals, and all the other kind of great sort of marketing activities that we do as business owners in order to reach our ideal clients and build an audience. I'm not going to go into all of these in like massive amounts of detail, because I would literally be here for hours. But I wanted to give you like the high level idea of what this framework is, because for me it was like a real breakthrough to realize how simple it is actually when you break it down into these stages. So the next one is about engagement. So this is, once you've got that audience, once you've reached those ideal clients, once they know that you exist, it's about building a relationship with them. Most people at that point aren't going to be ready to buy from you. Some might, but for the most part, we're going to need a little bit of warming up. And so it's making sure that you are doing things in your business which fosters that connection, that nurturing, relationship building, conversations, all of that good stuff, so that you're making it as easy as possible for your ideal clients, for your audience to get to know you and to trust you. So that's engagement. The second E is earnings. So this is sales, right? This is how we make money. This is how we talk about money. This is how we price our offers. This is how we sell our stuff in a way that isn't going to make us feel sick, that isn't going to make us feel icky. And believe me, there are 100% ways to do that. You can sell in a way that feels good. You can sell in a way that feels good, not just to you, but to the people you are selling to as well. It can even be fun. So it's about developing those processes, working out what feels good for you, because different things are going to feel good to different people. It's about honing your skills, because sales is a skill. It's not a personality trait. So often I hear people kind of go, oh, I'm not a natural salesperson, or I'm no good at sales. Like that's something that can't be changed. Selling is just like playing a musical instrument, riding a bike. It's something that you can learn, and you can practice and you can get better at. And that's something that should be a focus in your business. Next, D. Now, this felt a little bit contrived, but it is as valid as all of the other points, and that is doing the thing. So this is all about just actually taking action. As business owners, we can get stuck in learning mode, comparison mode. We can get stuck in indecision mode. And all of that stops us taking the action that we need to take in order to move forward with our business. So this is about putting things in place that make it as easy as possible for us to take action and actually go and do the thing. So you're talking about things like goal setting, planning, time management, accountability, getting support, delegation, building a team, all of that stuff. Important stuff. Next, this is your offer. If you don't have an offer that you're excited to sell, it's going to be very difficult to sell. If you don't have an offer that your ideal clients are excited to buy, it's going to be very difficult to sell. So this is about creating an offer that puts a tick in both of those boxes. You want to feel passionate and excited to talk about it, to go and share it, to go and sell it, and you want your audience to match that reaction back because it's something that they really want and they really need. And then last, but by no means least, the M is for mindset. I massively believe that mindset is as important, if not more important, probably more important than strategy when it comes to growing a business. You can have all the strategy in the world, and in fact, at the end of the day, you can make most strategies work, but if you don't believe in them, if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your offer, if you don't believe that you are worthy of success, you are going to really struggle to achieve it. So mindset matters. It is really, really important that as a business owner, we are not just focusing on the strategy side of things, but we are proactively, developing tools, developing good habits that are going to support our growth and give us a strong mindset to kind of see us through that. So that is my freedom framework. I'm really excited about it. I am currently considering putting together a group program that will take people through this framework. I haven't quite got the details panned out yet, but essentially, if you are at a point in your business where you are wanting to grow, where your clients perhaps aren't coming consistently yet, where you are making money, but it still does feel a bit hit and miss, perhaps your market still feels a bit hit and miss, then this is going to be perfect for you. If you are, like I say, I'm kind of early days of kind of working it out in my head, but if it's something that you're immediately thinking that sounds like it would be really good for me, do feel free to pop me a message and I can make sure that I share it with you first once I'm ready to get it out there, because there's probably only going to be about 5 spots available. So if it is of interest already, then do let me know. That's it. I hope that was helpful. I will be back again next Wednesday with another live on the page. But if you are not in my group, you should definitely come and join me there. That's Fully Booked Mums, because I'm live there Tuesdays and Thursdays with kind of more in-depth workshops and help to grow your business. Have a wonderful evening. Take care.